What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the West Coast POPCast, man. Another episode is in the books. We're gonna start it up, but damn, we are fresh off of Friday Night. We were there live at Staples Center. I will never call it Crypto.com nonsense. It's the Staples Center, the house that Kobe built. We were there last night in person, man. Zach had some good videos up on Instagram. We're gonna get more videos for you guys up on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. But of course, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the podcast, we are the West Coast Popcast, and here's the panel. Zach, hey man, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Coming off almost 2 straight years of the three of us being together. Last
Let's
night was
go.
awesome. That was great. I was so happy last night.
Last night was awesome, and this man Zach came out with a surprise. I gotta bring it out the bag. He's not the champion, but he is the ultimate gift giver. We have Kingdom Come. Oh shit, you can't see it. Damn.
We have Mortal
Green screen
Kombat.
effects. Kingdom Come. Yes. Damn, Eric has it too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out to Zach, man. I was so happy to see that stuff, man. I really appreciate it, man. You have no idea. So shout out to the main man. And of course, Mr. Reborn, Mr. Le Champion himself. That is Eric right there in the middle, the play-by-play commentator. How are you doing today? Oh man. That is your boy Eric. We are the West Coast Pop. And of course, we're gonna get through some segments, some games for you this week. But let us know in the comments. What video? Let's get on 2 years here. What video did you start watching this on? What more videos you'd like to see throughout the week? Let us know that type of stuff. Of course, we got tier lists. We got a whole bunch of live streams. Zach every Friday. Check out Rampage live stream with Zach. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys. And let's get into the your thoughts on real quick before we get to the recap. Friday Night SmackDown live, man. How was that for you, Eric? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, how were what your thoughts about last night?
I had a blast. And again, we said it's a shame a shitty company can still put on such a great show.
Yeah.
And then I was so set to just expose WWE and you know me. I'll call them out when they're doing stuff that's shitty. When the production and all this other stuff. I rewatched SmackDown last night. They did almost absolutely nothing besides giving
Wow.
Xia Li superpowers. The crowd, we were there. It was a hot crowd. They didn't really need to alter anything. There were chants. There's everything going on. So yeah, other than making Xia Li look like an airbender, nothing was really altered.
Yeah, for sure.
Real
Oh,
quick,
good.
sorry, Luck. So please remember your point. But I just realized that my audio was off that entire time. So, real quick,
Oh
I
man.
just want to recap real quick. New Day comic book, Kingdom Come, and SmackDown was good live. WWE's good live. Sucks on TV.
Okay. Man, Eric, the muted champ, the silent one.
I was so focused on making sure your audio levels were good, I forgot to turn mine up.
Oh,
Always caring
oh
about
man.
others.
Yeah. Uh, real quick, but to finish up with Friday Night SmackDown. Yeah, like Zach said, I thought the crowd was hot for the most part. If you look at, we were sitting in the middle, right behind commentary a little bit. You can actually catch us a few times. Zach spotted us a few times there. Biggest pops of the night, Randy Orton and Pat McAfee before the show started. Got some really huge pops. I was surprised New Day's pop wasn't as big, but the wrestling was good. McIntyre, Sheamus. We had the dark match. So we got an exclusive dark match. It was Becky Lynch, the man, or the mama, Sasha Banks, the boss, the EST, Bianca Belair, and of course the Queen, Charlotte. Hell of a match, man. They did some stuff on there that you wouldn't normally see on TV. I felt like they were having fun in there, and was also put on a really good match. So shout out to those women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and last thing I will say, a temperature check. From my perspective, when I was leaving SmackDown, when I talked to Zach, I said, "Hey man, I don't think anyone really stunk here. I think people use deodorant." I guess I was wrong though, because Eric had a different opinion. But from my seat, I was good with the smell.
Because these two are sitting like on the edge, and I'm sitting in the
You were on the edge,
Middle of the
man.
funk.
And it just got worse when Boogs came out because everyone was sweating. Zach was air guitar, and everyone was having a good time.
Get the fuck out.
Oh man.
One thing well, without you mentioned the New Day getting like a low reception, and
Yeah.
that's actually going to play to the segment that I have planned for us later. But WWE, if you watch the actual episode, did a poll who's the best tag team, and the New Day was the third ranked, 24%.
Wow.
So we will
I think
talk.
I voted in
about
that poll too. Actually, I voted for New Day.
Okay.
It was the
I think
correct
RK
answer.
Bro won though.
They did by
Yeah.
like 42 or something.
And what we can tell, people were really digging RK Bro in that crowd.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the crowd, we noticed you two are way kinder to kids than I am because I stood my big ass up and blocked the view. But it's a very family-friendly crowd. So I mean, you look at that, the comedy is going to play more than the skill is. And then recently, they've almost been teetering the line with New Day the last couple of weeks about possibly turning them heel.
Yeah, that'll be something. I think Xavier Woods is perfect for the role of being a king, man. Oh my gosh, he plays that to a T.
He does.
Seeing Brock Lesnar for the first time live, he's big, he's dominant, but the beast of the night was the front step. Oh my gosh, it took out 10 people undefeated. We're sitting there front row. There's a step to go up to the stairs, and at least 10 people tripped on that step just coming around the corner, man. Just flying into the stand next to this woman and her son. I was like, what the heck is going on here?
I just kept hearing bumps getting taken next to us. I was like, is this part of the show?
Wednesday, we're going to see that step is all elite.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. But yeah, that was Friday Night SmackDown. We were there live. Again, check out our social media for all some exclusive clips from West Coast Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, courtesy of Zach, man. But to get into the week, started off Monday Night Raw. Zach, we're going to go to you again for not the live show, but the 3-hour marathon. What do you want to call it? 3-hour
torture.
I'm going to call it this. Again, these guys are way too generous. I'm going to call this one a 3-hour shit sandwich. And why I'm going to call it that is because the bread held the shit together. It started off with a very hot, and the crowd was hot. Hottest crowd I've seen for Raw since before the pandemic. KO versus Big E in a steel cage, and it ended with Big Time Bex and Liv Morgan. So it started and ended very solid, and then there's just a bunch of shit in between. So that's Raw.
Damn, I don't even want to. Does AJ do anything of sorts, bad? My guy AJ.
Him and Omos are kind of like starting to break up right now.
Well, hearing a little bit of. Let's see. Oh, that's you in the chat. Never mind. But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
We could say Eric.
So RK Bro is going off right now. I'm glad that they. This might work out for a long time.
They had their RK Bronament, so it's.
Oh man, put it on a t-shirt.
I think it is. Yeah, it's Edge and Miz doing their thing.
Yep.
Like, just don't try to be Punk and MJF, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. It's so weird to see Edge and Miz be going back to that when they referenced Miz and MJF's promo, and I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Do you think Beth gets involved, or is it just gonna be a one-on-one?
I think she does.
I almost think she has to. Yeah. Wouldn't you guys rather see that rather than a one-on-one?
100%. I don't need to see Edge versus Miz. I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially when.
Sorry, go ahead.
Especially with Edge versus AJ sitting right there in your lap.
That's true.
That's who he teased the night before Miz came out.
I hate when I do that, man. Just give the people what they want, man.
That's right.
Give them Batista treatment. Give me what I
want. Let's see. But yeah, that's Raw. I'm not gonna focus on Raw anymore. Let's get over with that. If anyone in the chat, let us know what you want to do with Raw. But NXT 2.0, this was the show after War Games. I don't remember if we got to talk about War Games, but what'd you think of NXT if you guys caught it?
I don't think we talked about War Games on the channel, but I Actually, yeah, I have no idea. Fuck NXT now. I have no idea what's going on.
Damn, okay.
I guess Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
he's
Go ahead. You're good.
yeah, Gargano was his farewell, man. I mean, he got attacked and he gave his farewell speech. It was very emotional at the end of the show. Kyle O'Reilly's also a free agent, and there was some talk about them probably re-signing, and which they still might. But like the day after Wednesday, Gargano already posted some of his shirts and Pro Wrestling Tees saying he's back, and hopefully following his new journey. So I don't know where he's going, but I don't know. The road to elite is right there. We'll see. Cancel Ray might be following him.
Have you seen all these articles talking about he just keeps turning down contract after contract?
Yeah.
And I just imagine fucking Bruce Pritchard and Vince just coming up to him, hey, we got this new contract, buddy. We had $50 more for you.
Yeah.
It's Urkel going after Laura Winslow. That's all it is.
Oh man. Can you imagine Gargano versus Bryan Danielson? All elite, give him 50 minutes, 30 minutes, something.
That would be amazing.
That'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know who wins that match. But as far as the product of NXT, Zach, how are you feeling about it?
I told Eric on the ride to SmackDown last night, once Aew and Ciampa are gone, I think I'm going to take Tuesday nights off. I don't think I'm going to watch NXT anymore. This new cast isn't working for me.
Nah. Not even the man who doesn't miss Carmelo Hayes?
No, and it looks like Loomis is too high up and he's going to be taking losses like he did on NXT. LA Knight looks like he's going to be taking losses, and Cameron Grimes looks like he's going to be taking losses even though he won the hair match. The feud's not done, so that feud is going to make the fucking poker player look like gold and Cameron Grimes look like a jobber.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. So many guys over there. Pete Dunne. I mean, what happened to my boy, what's his name?
Vinny?
Santos Escobar.
He beat Zion, so it's still good. But there's a thing with Elektra liking Zion, and it's a thing. So I hope it works out for him, because he's like one of the fucking top guys in it.
Yeah, he was to the moon, man. Him and Swerve like looking like they have a nice feud with the factions, and then see how that turned out.
Yep.
What were you about to say, Eric?
I was just saying, any Vinny on this episode? How's my boy Vinny doing?
Vinny? Who the hell is Vinny?
Is he not Vinny? I just picked a generic mobster name. I forgot his name.
Tony. Man doesn't know his name.
Tony. I was like, Vinny D'Angelo, of course.
Tony D'Angelo. No idea what he's doing.
He's going to get a sidekick named Vinny soon. Just watch.
Man.
Man, I wish him the best. I want him to be on the main roster so I can see him just making Vince laugh in the back.
Yeah. I can see it. That's what they're doing with Austin Theory right now.
Oh, God,
Are those promos working for you?
It's so creepy. There's sorry.
Go ahead.
There's one fucking point where like Vince just watches his ass as he walks out.
Yeah.
He's got the beat. Man. Yeah, that's it's something, man. Boy Vince. Hey, storytelling.
Fucking oh, we got a guy named Austin. I'm Mr. McMahon. It's fucking comedy gold. Everyone remembers Austin McMahon.
I'll give it 6 more months before he loses his last name. Just goes by Austin.
Oh man,
that's actually probably what's gonna happen. Yeah. And Austin Creed's gonna be like, "What? That was an option the whole time."
Right.
That's hilarious. But yeah, that's WWE. Let's jump right into Aew Dynamite on Wednesdays. We were in the greatest state of them all. We were in New York City. Well, not New York City, Long Island, somewhere close, but New York, man. Back home in the new arena, the UBS, wherever it's called. We had the return of MJF, who was getting cheered. Man, what a time. He was getting cheered. He almost had to save for Dante Martin coming to later, but he's like, didn't want to do it. Some cool stuff at CM Punk. Eric, what are your thoughts on AEW Dynamite?
I'll be honest. This is one where Cody goes for the table, right? The fire table.
Oh no, that was last week.
No.
Oh wow, I didn't know anything about this episode.
Oh man, you got Malachi Black picking on little girls. He's spat in the eye of Julia Hart. You got the return of that man Trent, and they're not calling him Trent with a question mark anymore. They're calling him Trent Beretta. So I don't know what happened there with the copyright. But Zach, man, what do you think about AEW Dynamite?
It was good and it was bad. It was just weird. So like everything that irked me, like the good stuff, obviously the wrestling is just top notch, so that like saves a
Yeah.
lot of the bad. But like Sue got more airtime than any of the women. Sue got way more airtime than Jay Lethal, than anybody in that battle royal. And the battle
Yeah.
royal was just made for MJF to go over. Um, Dante Martin is clearly gonna win the ring because Punk will cost him the match. Winter is coming, but yeah, I was just really disappointed by that battle royal and the spitting in Julia's face thing. Again, people, watch out, chill out with those Brazzers memes.
Oh,
It again was a
man.
botch too because I think Pillman took most of it.
Yeah, he got some. He's gonna have to have an eye patch next week too.
Mm.
She tweeted out later that night that her little sister was crying because she got spat in the eye by a Malachi Black. Oh man.
Worked herself into a shoot. So as someone who didn't watch it, educate me and those of us who don't understand. Isn't MJF getting a battle royal in his hometown to put him over good? Like I was
Yeah,
playing devil's advocate.
it looked good and it was great for him, and they. But you know how like we always praise AW for their battle royals and weaving in so many different storylines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like no one's storyline really mattered. Maybe Leo Rush and Dante Martin, but everyone else it got pushed aside. It's pretty much like jobbers in there, kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a shame. Jay Lethal a jobber. Didn't think I'd ever hear that.
Yeah. Hobbs and Wardlow had a pretty nice stare down. They're teasing, a bit
True.
of feud there. But besides that, it was just the MJF show, and like everyone else got pushed aside, which it is his hometown, but usually do a better job of showing everyone else's storyline too.
Right.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I was just playing devil's advocate. I think the entire battle royal for the ring is stupid anyway. Do it every year makes no sense. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna keep continuing this because it works. It's when it's MJF, he plays it off well. But when it's someone else, I don't know how it's gonna work.
right.
Last thing I will say before I throw it to you, Zach. I think we talked about it too. Like the crowd wasn't that into it for like they were hot, but then they would kind of dip off every now and then. It wasn't consistent. Zach, anything else on AEW like the main event or CM Punk? What else caught your eye?
Are we gonna go into Rampage really quick too?
Yeah, let's just dive in Rampage. Let's
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you to do one favor for me. So I got a lot of stuff I got to watch tonight, especially with ROH Final Battle. I have to
Yes, sir.
legally find that to watch tonight as well. I need you. So all I'm seeing right now on everything that I have going on social media, anything else like that, I'm either seeing Tom Holland, Spider-Man, No Way Home, or I'm seeing Hook. And it's funny these two look alike because these two are all I'm seeing all day on no matter what I'm going on. So I already have my Spider-Man tickets bought. I'm sold on Spider-Man.
Okay.
Sell me on Hook right now.
Eric, want to take it first or wait to take it?
I mean, you're gonna have to finish it. But Zach, all I can say is, I am a heterosexual man. My girlfriend's in the next room. I saw that leaked footage of Hook coming down to the ring, and I'm not gonna lie, he might be on my hall pass list now. I didn't get it at first. I was like, why is this man got such a following? And you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I say, why is this boy have such a following? After seeing that entrance, whew, I got the vapors. I'm not gonna lie. So
it like for the longest time we said Team Taz, they're just out here jobbing, not doing much. And it's like, Hook would come in there. You think, oh, maybe he could wrestle, maybe he could do something, but you never seen anything. This dude with no expectations just jumped to the top of the card. I think, like, it's like I'm watching. It's literally like he looks like Tom Holland, a jacked up version of Tom Holland that could wrestle like his dad. And it's like you say, he might have got the job because his dad, it's him. But like, this dude is legit, man. If it wasn't for, even if dad wasn't in the picture, he'd still be able to make it. Like, he's athletic. He's doing moves I didn't think he would be able to do. I didn't think he could move like that. He's crisp. I don't know, man. Fuego de Sol, good job selling. But this man, Hook, is going to be a star. He looks like a star. He looks like $1 million. He has the new theme song by Action Bronson did his theme song. Apparently, they're friends.
Well, that was a shame.
I mean, this dude is I'm gonna speed by that one. I'm dropping stuff over here. That's how good he is. He's out here shaking. I got people on the internet, giving him the praises, saying they want to be his hookers. Like, listen, man.
I'm in. I'm a hooker now. That's it.
he's gonna go to the moon, man. This dude is good.
All right, cool.
Yep, I dig it.
Uh,
Real quick,
yeah.
shout out to Primetime and Supersonic X there in the
Prime
chat.
time.
How's it
Super
going?
What's
Sonic.
up? What's up? Oh man. Prime timer, you want to join the Brotherhood, or are you still sticking with Zach? We need some people. Supersonic applications are still available for the Brotherhood.
I believe Supersonics is already claimed.
um, but yeah,
Oh,
AW is great, man.
Yeah.
They just gotta do a better job of showcasing the women. I don't know how, but like we said, how much women were on different segments for SmackDown?
Right.
At least 3 different segments, I would imagine.
yeah.
About 3.
Yeah, so like they gotta do a better job, man.
I just want to jump in the chat really quick. Supersonic says the internet just went crazy after Xia Li and Hook debuted last night. We just talked about Hook. What has been going on with Xia Li? Because I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything with Xia Li online yet.
Listen,
let us know in
man,
the chat.
I saw it live. She came out looking like a Mortal Kombat character slash superhero slash Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm sold. As long as she don't hurt nobody, as long as she's improved, I'll buy it for now. For now, until they probably get tired of using her and we don't see her anymore. That like they always do. But we'll see.
You know what? That's a damn good point. Yeah, as long as she doesn't, break somebody's nose or beat somebody up, injure Mercedes Martinez,
Knock him out.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember when she got rejected from doing that MMA fight for real. They were like,
Yeah.
"No, sorry, you can't do that." I don't know if she was like, "Fine, if y'all can take the girl out of the MMA, but you can't take the MMA out of the girl." So she just started knocking people out. But nah, she should not be here.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Supersonic X says Xia Li has great character development. Supersonic X, did you see the Hook match? And do you think this man will be AW World? Or actually, I got a question for you, Supersonic X. Hook or Dominic Mysterio? Who has the most potential right now? Because right now, this man Hook is looking like he could be up there, man, for real. So crisp in the ring. But that's the week in wrestling with the main show. Zach, anything on the indies we should look out for?
Man, Thursday nights you should look out for MLW Fusion Alpha. Cesar Duran came out with a briefcase. I'm not going to tell you who won these matches because I want you guys to watch this stuff and support it. So I'm going to stop doing those spoilers. But RAs versus Aramis versus they fought for the briefcase. They did a package on Contra. Where is Contra? From what I'm understanding, they want to disband Contra and focus on one main guy in there.
Yeah.
But Matt Cross versus Enzo. Enzo, they put this match over as Enzo needs to prove himself to the people in the back. And they didn't give him a mic or anything. He just came out, he wrestled his match, and they focused on how much he needs to prove to people that he's not the Enzo that we know from another company.
Okay.
It was actually very well done, and then he became Enzo after the match and started a feud with Casey Navarro. And then, Knock, I think you like this one. A Philly street fight, 5150 versus
I
Los
saw
Parks.
this.
Have you seen 5150? You can give it away.
Of course, man. All right, I'll give this one in, man. Homeboy from Santino Bros, former member of like TNT Dynamite, something, whatever they call something, some tag team. But Slice Boogie from NYC and his tag team partner Danny Limelight, also from NYC, are the new tag team champions. Those title belts look fucking good, man. That's a tag team title. Gold, man, gold. Shout out to 5150, the new LAX, man, for the big win.
Check it out. They're doing things right that a small production needs to focus on. Like Impact should definitely check out MLW because there's a lot of stuff that could improve Impact. They need to check the fuck out because MLW is doing it right. That it's going to be my new maybe favorite show. I don't know. We'll see. I got to get used to the talents, but it is taking over for ROH, which I caught last night. ROH, their final battle pay-per-view is tonight right now, actually. Last night and this week, you're going to see Sledge versus PCO, Alizé versus Chelsea Green, and EC3 versus Eli Olson. So you had people on commentary. The Allure was on for the women's match. Dalton Castle was on for the final match. But I want to point out the coolest thing, and just please, if you can find the first match on there, this also was a street fight. I don't know if it's a Philly one too, but Sledge versus PCO. Holly Dead was on commentary. Holy shit, was she awesome. She was
Wow.
herself. She fit in right in with my guy Riccoboni, who is, in my opinion, the best in the game. Holidead, please check her out in commentary. Awesome job. A plus plus.
Okay.
Nice.
I wonder what Ricky Bonnie's gonna do, man. He has to get some offers from a lot of people. Like
Oh,
he's
we'll be
really good.
talking about that in the segment.
Okay, you got some stuff for me. Okay,
I
okay.
got it.
Yeah, shout out to Ring of Honor, and I don't know if they're coming back. We'll see. That's all up in the air. I know AEW is sending them Jay Lethal, which, funny enough, in his press conference after he debuted, said he wouldn't be at Final Battle, but all this stuff happened, so now he's going to be there to fight Gresham. I don't know if they're sending anyone else, but if they don't come back, I know it's like the typical thing to say, but I hope TNA can find a way to keep their lineage going over there. Maybe keep the titles over there or something, or someone just find somewhere to keep these guys employed and do some type of merger or something, whether it's them or anyone else. But that was Ring of Honor. That's all the week in wrestling. Let us know in the comments if there's anything else in wrestling we should check out, any watch alongs, anything of the sorts. Supersonic X in the chat real quick. Dominic is nothing but cannon fodder. He has been getting his ass beat. I mean, damn, everywhere we look. Lesnar, I mean, Roman, Seth. And then both of them, Supersonic X and Primetime, say Hook has more potential. Zach, you guys see this match, man? Let us know next week on the podcast.
One match and he's making panties drop left and right. All right, man, I'll check it out.
You're gonna be a hooker real soon.
Oh man, we'll put it on a t-shirt. Real quick before we get to the next segment, we'll do the news. I think right after we get to the segments. But Eric, we got a ton of new subs, man. Let's give them a shout out. Thanks for supporting West Coast Podcast, man. We're at 621 on our way to 700, man. Get us there. We love the support. We really appreciate you. But Eric, man, he's gonna holler at you guys right now.
That's right.
Champion, take it away.
So yeah, we will get your names on stream. It's just unfortunate I didn't have time to change it. But shout out to Julius Wright, who subscribed 3 days ago. J-Dog FBA, thank you for subscribing. J0, thank you. Is this person on here? Yeah, actually they are. Nahima Nicholson, thank you for for subscribing. You are on the stream. But also Adam Bishop, thank you for subscribing.
Okay.
So, everyone who's subscribed, thank you all so much. We appreciate it. It helps us keep moving forward. So keep on hitting that subscribe button.
Yes, for sure, man. We definitely appreciate you guys. And with that, Zach, we were talking about Riccoboni. Let's kick it off with news and rumors.
All right, let me get to some Riccoboni and some ROH stuff before we do a segment here. So some contracts are going to be up soon rather than later. Chelsea Green is working on a day-by-day basis with them, so she is obviously able to go wherever. Where is Riccoboni? Dan his runs through the end of the year. He's got a broken leg, so he's not really going to be up for much. Man. They wanted to use him this weekend, but Riccoboni is under contract with Ring of Honor until March 31st. He wants to call the Super Card of Honor event if ROH does come back. But Riccoboni has a tryout with another company. This is all from eWrestlingNews.com. He has a tryout with another company in January, and Ring of Honor officials are okay with him taking part in that. And Ring of Honor will film a Christmas episode this Friday.
Wow. Okay. I think it's WWE.
Could be. Makes sense.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm sure he's got some friends in there who want to get him.
He has to at this point.
I mean, with Jay Lethal recently going to AEW, it could be to replace Jim Ross or to give Jim Ross some more time off.
Yeah, could be. I mean, they still got to get that Rampage commentary booth together.
They do, and I don't think Riccoboni and Excalibur should be on the same show just because they are kind of the same.
That's true. Oh man, I mean, what's Paul White doing? I thought he was on commentary too. Yeah, I don't know. I think he'd fit better in WWE though. I think Riccoboni could really do some good things over there. That's kind of a first saying over AEW. But did you guys, Eric, see any other news rumors?
Yeah. So Chris Jericho, who he is still, I guess, on tour in the UK. He was hospitalized, and he made it very clear that it was a non-COVID issue. But he has been cleared, and he is quote unquote back on the streets. I don't know why they use that term, back on the streets, like he's some kind of criminal, some kind of sexual deviant. But
oh man,
yeah. So Jericho's back, and hopefully he will continue his tour in the UK.
Yeah, he had to miss one night, I believe it was.
Yeah, they had to refund and give him selling back their tickets.
Anything you need to know about this, Eric, that you failed to report, that Jericho did not fail to report. Every concert has been sold out. The fans are phenomenal. They are unbelievably loving every single song that we play every single night.
Yeah.
Why is your Chris Jericho Donald Trump? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Nice little wink there. And then Alberto El Patron, FKA Alberto Del Rio, his kidnapping and sexual assault charges were dismissed after witnesses failed to show up to court.
That sounds very ominous, man. What do you mean they failed to show up?
I mean, I don't know. This guy, he has a way of getting out of trouble, so I don't know. But
Oh man,
he's
got money.
He was wrestling like before he went to court, like limited and kind of big like matches against like Andrade and stuff.
Yeah.
So now that these are dropped, we'll probably see him back in the wrestling world doing more.
I still don't think I'll be able to support him. I don't think I'll be able to watch his matches.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's a guy who got the keys handed to him pretty much in WWE for a good run and did nothing with it. And then, did a whole lot of bullshit outside of it.
It's crazy that like so many wrestlers got canceled, and yet he still hasn't officially been canceled yet.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and cancel him. He'll disappear just like the jury.
I'd love to. If I had that power within me, Jericho would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, it's something, man. Any more news and rumors you guys got?
Eric, you got any more?
No, I think we get our news from the same source. I guess it's just something to point out. I guess Kurt Angle's running out of material to talk about on this podcast because he talked like, or maybe wrestling journalists are running out of stuff. But I know he's talked about before how he was supposed to be the first WWE Undisputed Champion, but then last second Vince switched it to Jericho. And it's a headline again, so wrestling news must just be dried up.
Yeah, I read about that like when that happened. So that's
Right.
very. I mean, it's very fine wine news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and last thing I will just say is like, we did find out that Jeff Hardy was released from WWE. It was like the day before it was supposed to see him at SmackDown, but
2 days, I believe.
Or 2 days before it, yeah. But the big thing I want to say about that is just, hope he's all good. Hope he can find balance in his life and all that, because a lot of people appreciate what he's done. Just don't want to see him relapse or anything like that.
Yeah, wish him the best. And just so last night they kept pushing that shirt last time at the Staples Center on there, so they put the back of the shirt over the front of the shirt because where the back of the shirt was over the front of the shirt was Jeff Hardy.
That's I was wondering why it looks so weird.
Yeah,
but I just thought marketing was bad.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Supersonic X in the chat says Kairi Sane's contract has expired. That's another thing to point up. She removed all the WWE stuff from her tags and like social media and stuff like that. Hey man, maybe she's making a comeback somewhere. That'd be really cool. I mean, Stardom has a big match at Wrestle Kingdom, so we'll see. Maybe if something happens there or wherever else, but that'd be cool to see her.
Yeah. She might get her farewell tour since WWE
denied
it the first time.
Yep.
Ridiculous. The best elbow in the game.
Flashback to that tier list.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. More tier lists will be on the way, by the way. If you guys love our tier list, we will get some more out eventually. We got it, in the pipeline. Some big ones coming up for you guys.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Eric, let's take us into the tournament. First big game of the segment for today.
Oh, hold on.
What we
I
got?
just got to touch on some really quick news and rumors.
You got it.
Oh, sorry. Piper Niven. That name has been. They're gonna redo that name.
Yes.
That's probably coming back because Doudrop doesn't work as a heel. Swerve has been taking pictures with Eddie Kingston, Malachi Black, and a whole bunch of AEW people all week. Jerry Lawler signed a new deal. That's why he was on Raw. Rey Mysterio has a new cartoon coming on CNN Latin America. Bandito got COVID. That's why we got Jay Lethal tonight. Leo Rush is going to be at PWG Battle for Los Angeles 2022. My God, if we can get tickets to this, we'll do something for a video. But these things are hotter than fire. And lastly, Pat McAfee show has been renewed. He is going to be getting about $30 million annually.
Yeah. Two things there. Cartoon Network, Rey Mysterio's things coming on. That's gonna be really cool. Hopefully, we can get it in America. And then Pat McAfee actually did. I've been watching the show for like the last few months, man. It's some really good stuff, man. He really puts work in. And FanDuel gave him 30 million annually. With that money, he paid like his high school, two of the high schools he went to, his college, the Peyton Manning charity, and all the people that worked for him. He gave him like bonuses, like these crazy bonuses. Gave his parents millions. Like he's looking out for the boys, man. And so shout out to Pat McAfee and all the work he's been putting in, man.
Good for him, man.
That's good for him. I'm just expecting. I can't remember what cartoon it was, but I'm sure it's some cartoon where like somebody's giving away money, and then someone's like, "Hey, you got my money for me?" And he looks into a bag and it's just empty. There's a moth. Just gave it all away.
Wow.
Is it actually like a TV show or like I thought it was like a podcast or something? But
It's on YouTube, but like it's in a way, it's kind. I guess it's kind of similar to like what we do. Like it's not exactly a podcast. It's kind of like a show what we do, but like he has like his old studio and like they talk about a lot of stuff. They have a whole bunch of guests on. They do like some type of sketch sometimes, some skits,
okay.
or like some type of tournaments or whatever. Like it's some pretty cool stuff, man.
Okay, well, it's good for him. I'm glad he's getting paid. He's doing great.
Yeah.
On SmackDown, like that guy is entertaining.
Yeah, he is. And I think 30 million. I think that's more than he would have ever got paid as a punter in the NFL. I don't think the punters get paid that much.
No,
there's no way. So this man's doing some crazy stuff, man. Shout out to Pat McAfee, and I think he's the best announcer going at WWE now that Samoa Joe's not there and Beth Phoenix is gone.
Well, think about that for a second. Yeah.
Wade Barrett's close. He is actually very good, and he is very good at making fun, subtle comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer Nigel, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just maybe Nigel got under my skin.
Speaking of Nigel, they could be at NXT UK. Shout out to Mustache Mountain winning the tag team titles, man. That's really cool.
It's the UK tag titles they won, right?
Yeah, the UK ones.
I am happy for them. They are bigger than that, though. They should.
They are.
They're much bigger than that.
But I think they're the first tag team to win both, right? The NXT title. Oh no, Imperium got them right. No, the Imperium won the NXT UK. They are the first team to win NXT and NXT UK tag team titles. And I guess Tyler Bates technically a triple crown right now. If you count the Heritage title.
Yeah, he's in a very rare category because he's first to win a lot of tag teams to Heritage. Yeah, he's awesome. He should be on main NXT, but maybe he wants to be in the UK.
Yeah. Maybe that has to be it. There's no way he's too talented not to be on there. Supersonic in chat. Swerve Scott is all elite, probably, man. And then Eric, man, the tournament is up, man. What we got?
Alrighty. So when we were at SmackDown, and if you watch the SmackDown, the big theme, the big question that they kept playing over and over: who's the best tag team in WWE? It's kind of weird that they only include those 3 tag teams. I mean, it makes sense that it's the tag championships, and the New Day is like a top tier team, but they've got other tag teams in there who I think deserve to be talked about. So,
yeah, maybe the women's tag teams.
They are in this, but we are going to look at as he stumbles upon trying to find the tournament screen, the best tag team in WWE today. Originally, I did want this just to be main roster, but I mean, there aren't 16 tag teams on the main roster, so
Jeez.
NXT. We've got, I believe, only one women's team because I don't acknowledge any of the other teams. Definitely not Natalia and Tamina.
I don't think they do.
They're not a team anymore.
Right. And there really isn't any other, like, I guess Carmella and Zelina.
The champs?
Yeah, but we've seen non-tag teams be champs there.
Yeah, that's true.
I think of more as like an alliance than a team.
Okay.
So we've got 16 people. We're going to decide who's the best tag team of them all. There are honestly only 15 teams I put in this. So for the 16th team, I put Pat McAfee and Michael Cole.
Oh gosh, get him out first round.
Who's
Send
the
them
Marty
back.
Jannetty?
In that case, the New Day are very lucky because that's their first round opponent. I do have some caveats for some of these teams I'll explain as we get to them.
Okay.
But first match we've got on Raw, the Mysterios, Dominic and Rey, father and son, versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. and we're taking potential, we're taking skill,
Ugh.
we're taking entertainment, anything you can think of, any reason that you would put them over your person.
Okay. Talent, Grizzly Young veterans are there, man. They're one of the best tag teams in the world, and they've got the gold. But if they were to go to main roster, I don't see them. And the Mysterios aren't getting shine, by the way. They're barely there, but I don't see them doing anything. I don't think they're going to win gold or get any of the spotlight the Mysterios would have. I'm going to go potential with the Mysterios and pick them.
I am too. I love the Grizzly Young veterans until I start dozing off. The personality is not there for me.
Mm.
I'm gonna vote Grizzled Young Vets just so they don't get swept.
Swept.
Yeah.
Oh man, swept by a rookie.
But Dominic and Ray move on to round 2. We've got fudge, I should know them. Mandy Rose's faction. I'm so sorry.
Toxic Attraction.
Thank you. In my head, I was like, Poison? Is that their name? Toxic Attraction. And it has to be the tag team. Not so Mandy's not in this. Is the tag champ.
Not the free bird rule.
No, we're not playing that here. Versus MSK. Are they still the tag champs?
Yes, and they had a Riddle. It was revealed to be their sensei on NXT 2.0.
Oh.
Well, I thought they went it back. I thought they dropped it to Imperium.
No. They did this whole thing for like the last 3 or 4 weeks where they're traveling to find the chosen sensei of theirs or whatever. So it was a tease about who's it going to be, and they made a bunch of weed jokes on.
Of course,
such a great show.
Wow. Then NXT tag champs in the first round against each other. Who have you got?
I'm going. I mean, it has to be MSK. I'll be honest here. I like Toxic Attraction. I like what they're gonna do. I think they're probably the most. Are they more prestigious than the main roster women's tag titles? Maybe, but
Matches
MSK.
are better.
Yeah, MSK can just fly, man. I like them.
Yeah, I mean, man, they're still in development, kind of. Toxic Attraction. So yeah, MSK.
I agree. I'll go with that. MSK moves on to round 2. Next up, we've got the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, versus AJ Styles and Omos, who are they're getting ready to split, but we'll still include them because I need as many teams as possible.
There's no way I'm going against my guy, AJ Styles and Omos. This is not even Bobby Roode's 3rd or 4th best tag team. I mean, this is his tag team partners. Beer Money, James Storm. Come on now. Give him the boot.
I'm going opposite. They almost had me at this tag team, but they didn't give almost enough time in the ring to sell him for me. The breakup is like the most anticipated thing I've had with this tag team. So I got to say the Dirty Dogs just because they can wrestle absolutely anyone.
I am also going to vote Dirty Dogs.
Dirty Dogs.
I still don't think. I'm glad AJ got the Grand Slam. I think he could have gotten it with anybody else. I think he almost should have stayed his enforcer. Next.
Hold on, but real quick, didn't Undertaker compare him to Andre the Giant? You gotta put some respect in my guy's name.
He compared Omos.
I think maybe
pretty
he had
sure
a
he
little.
Taker, I'm literally. This man is out here chilling with Kevin Hart in ice tubs. He doesn't care about what's going on today. He said, "You heard about this Omos guy? Man, I don't follow that shit anymore. Just putting a quote about him being like Andre."
Oh man. Yeah, fine, I guess.
There was somebody else. I know AJ was hyping him up because he's his partner, said he could be WWE champion. But I think somebody else did hype up Omos. Maybe it was Kurt Angle or Mick Foley. Someone said, "Oh, this guy's gonna be a huge star," and I don't see it. I wish him luck. I'm not against him, but he's still too green for me. Usos versus Legado del Fantasma, and again, it has to be Joaquin Phoenix and the second Fantasma.
Well, there you just answered your own question.
Yeah, this isn't fair. Usos.
It's not. Usos all the way. Next up, we've got Rated RK Bro versus Alpha Academy.
I know RK Bro is more over, but man, the Alpha Academy does work for me. It's just I know that they're not going to get pushed.
It does not work for me, man. I'm so sick of them. I like Chad Gable. He was great in American Alpha, or is that what I call?
American, American
Yeah,
Alpha.
Viking
the Grant.
Warriors. I don't know.
Yeah.
Point is though, I'm going with the O team, man. Um, yeah, forget.
Well, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Don't
yeah,
you,
Chucky.
don't do arcade, bro. I call it the other team.
Okay, bro. I heard their theme song for the first time last night. You know, it was a good remix. I'm going with the tag team champs there. Otis, man. Yeah, come on now.
I'll go with arcade, bro, for two reasons. One, I mean, not that Tucker was like this 5-star wrestler, like entertaining, but you fired the man so you could have Otis go single, and then you just put Otis in another tag team.
That's fucked up. That's really foul.
That's wrong. And then the second reason, I've said before, I'm not like the hugest fan of Randy Orton, but this run actually does make me like him, and I think he's finally entered, like, I'm waiting to put him in one of the greats now because of this run. I really dig it.
That pop last night.
That came out. I still can't believe that damn pop. That was
What? You almost said it. You almost said it.
what.
It almost came
Uh,
out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
uh,
But I do want to say this about that match. I don't know if it was like the Usos, and like they didn't expect that pop to happen, but I think they kind of failed that match because that comeback sequence was way too short for that pop. I think they should have called an audible and let RK Bro win. If like that New Day win felt so the air kind of got sucked out.
Nah, you're not gonna have some team from Raw roll up to this SmackDown and get the win over two teams.
That's exactly
That's
why
true.
I actually thought, like, oh, they're coming to Raw. You better give them the win. You got I don't know, but I get what you're saying.
Like Primetime points out, he has the most pay-per-view matches.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, didn't Jericho that kind of refute it or something? Did it say if you add this in, or Matt Hardy maybe if you add this in, or someone said that.
I know it was
don't know.
Kane almost like fully. I thought the other two were like right behind him.
Kane is definitely up there, yeah. But you know who's got the best, the best streak when it comes to the pay-per-view matches? He's not on this list, but he should be.
Oh,
'cause
man.
He by himself is the greatest tag team of all time. My hero, my childhood hero, our true childhood hero, John effing Cena. Love the man. Next up, we've got Imperium versus the Viking Raiders. Or Viking Express, whatever they are.
Are we factoring non-WWE stuff or no?
Well,
The question last
Alright.
night was WWE.
that's right. It has to be
Alright,
the best.
true,
team in
true.
WWE.
I'm still gonna go Viking Raiders because I think Imperium needs Walter. I love Imperium, but I need Walter. I think Viking Raiders, even though they're in a bad spot, they won tag gold already. They'll be okay.
I want to say Imperium just because they gave Viking Warriors a new theme song, and it works more with their character. But again, like we saw last night, Kofi slapping the hand of one of them away. They're going to be used as comedy gimmicks more so than Imperium. I know I'm going to get a quality match with Imperium.
Right. And it's like, and also in addition to that slap, like Xavier Woods is like, we're gonna go out there and prove we are the best tag team, right next to a tag team who arguably was like the best tag team in the world when they signed.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to hear like what they said after Wood said that because the audio levels were kind of low in live, but
Yeah.
So it's one vote each. Was that it?
Yeah, it is. It's insane though how much their stock has plummeted. I will say that.
I think I have more faith. I think I like Imperium more, but if Imperium comes to the main roster, I think they get released, whereas Viking Raiders, maybe they ride out their contract. So I'll say Viking Raiders.
Okay.
But I do like Imperium a lot more. This, like, in WWE. Next up, newly crowned NXT UK champions versus the second Triple Crown tag team in WWE history, the Street Profits.
Ooh, I'm going Street Profits. Same reason I talk about Bianca Belair, man. So much crossover appeal with the mainstream. Super athletic, very talented, can cut great promos. I'm going with them, even though I love Mustache Mountain.
I love Mustache Mountain too, but the same reason as I have issues with the Grizzled Young Veterans, I have to pick the Street Profits. They're so good in the ring, they're so marketable, and the Mustache Mountain just look like kind of different versions of each other, like high school. And I've had a job for 20 years and hate my wife.
I'm going Mustache Mountain. Street Profits move on, but uh, Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era. I these guys can give 5-star tag matches.
It's true.
But the Street Profits are amazing. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get to see them last night. But
They can give 5-star matches, but only one person do a 5-star frog splash. That is 4.
yeah, that's dip. That would have been nice to see in person. Also, that frog splash, because we saw one last night, but that wasn't no frog splash.
No, I don't know what the hell that was. No offense.
Next up, we've got the New Day versus Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. But before we move on to New Day, I just want to say that this is Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. There's no Big E in this for the rest of the tournament, because
Okay.
I want to. When Big E got split, I was really upset about that, and I'm happy that he's doing lots of stuff for the singles. But I think the New Day as a whole is hurt. They should not be getting such a low reception ever.
Correct. And we're entering our second year now with them split.
Right. They are hurting
Exactly.
their biggest asset.
I don't get why you didn't keep them on the same show, have them either feud with the Bloodline or feud with the Hurt Business, who should. Are they even together anymore?
Yes, they still come out as Hurt Business members.
I almost put them, but I wasn't too sure.
That is wild.
what They
They have been doing more single stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not really there. They're kind of how the Inner Circle have been for the past, what, 5 months?
right.
Yes.
But real quick, I've got a challenge for you guys. I need you guys to fill time as I put the bracket back together because it got messed up. So
Oh, man.
All right. Well, while you do that, let's just go into some ROH Final Battle. I'm going to run down the card a little bit here and just let me know where you think these individuals should go once Final Battle in ROH is kaput. So, let's go Dragon Lee and Ray Horus. Any spots for either one of them? Obviously, AAA would be great for either one of them.
AAA. Dragon Lee's been in AW a few times. I think he's had a few matches with the Lucha Bros tagging with them.
Mm-hmm.
Or no. Was it? No, I think one time maybe. I know Laredo Kid has done it. But, shit, I don't know where you can go. I guess AAA. Because AW is just so packed right now. So many people.
It is, especially with big names coming there. You kind of want to give them a shine too, especially if Gargano
Yeah.
or Kyle or Wyndham come. Winter is coming this Wednesday. Who comes this
Wow.
week? Let's go this right here. The match is Homicide, Brody King, and Tony Deppen versus Taylor Rust, Tracy Williams, and Eli Osum. Any one of those that you see a specific spot for. Brody King, I will say, this is how you start the House of Black.
I was going to say that. I'm pretty sure he's like almost damn near confirmed for AW. You know, his partnership tag team champs with Malachi Black. And that'd be really cool to see him build a faction that way. I don't know what they would do, but if Malachi gets the House of Black and some serious people in there, they got to take a faction out completely, like wipe them off AW completely.
Yes.
yeah,
That'd be an amazing start for them.
That would be fucking awesome. That's a good call, Knock.
that is.
Yeah.
At some point, one of these factions just has to get erased. Like that'd be like
Yeah.
show that there's lasting impact.
For sure. Like, exactly. Have that final blow, like eliminate a faction like that. That'd be really cool.
Right.
Yep.
I dig that. All right.
Tyler Rust can go anywhere, and then Tracy Williams, Hot Sauce, and Eli Olson. Again, these are talents that can go anywhere because of the wrestling style. So I suggest no AEW for them right away because they will get lost.
Yeah.
All right, there's that match.
Alrighty. Now we shall go on. We've got. I don't know why the bracket looks kind of weird, but we're gonna just dance
Gotcha.
on through. We've got the Mysterios versus MSK.
Oof. I'm gonna go the Mysterios again. I think somehow, some way, Rey Mysterio has some type of value where even if they don't show them on TV a lot or they don't really use them, um, they won't ever get lost in the sauce the way MSK, I feel like, could potentially get lost in the sauce in the main roster. I mean, look at Ricochet. I thought he's one of the greatest high flyers of all time, and he's not doing much here.
Right.
They don't value tag teams, and I don't think they can do anything on their own.
Right. I want to say the Mysterios just because I want that payoff for a father and son,
Yeah,
but that's a short window because that has to almost happen this WrestleMania.
it has to at this point. Because I mean, I thought by this point we'd be going towards a potential match for them, like a little split after they won the belts. But they kind of dropped the ball on that. And I mean, and rightfully so. I mean, the Bloodline, of course, they just have the belts, but I thought you could have capitalized on Mysterios before then.
That's a good one to start at the Rumble.
Yeah.
I am gonna say MSK because I don't think they're gonna give them. I mean, they did not win at WrestleMania. Backlash doesn't count as WrestleMania. I don't think Vince sees them as highly as he should. So, but I also don't think MSK. I mean, I think my only problem with MSK is I don't get their personality. They're great in ring. I'm not sold on them personality wise, so I'm not high on either tag team. But I think MSK has higher potential ceiling as a tag team.
Okay.
Well, hanging with Matt Riddle, they will get higher.
Sorry. So who goes through? I was fixing the bracket.
I went with Mysterio. I think.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mysterios make it through. Real quick, I'm gonna make a quick change to the bracket. I don't know if it's because I miscounted or if I just put it back together weirdly, but I have a tag team who is not facing anyone, so I'm calling audible. I think I'm gonna put the Usos all the way to the finals, and the finals is gonna be a 3-way. Because I think we're gonna put the Usos in the finals.
I vote AJ and almost to the finals. I'll take the Usos to the finals, the triple threat.
Okay.
Yeah, we got triple threat last night. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, if RK Bro and New Day were on different sides, we could have had a rematch. But
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the Grizzled Young Vets make it through last round.
Nah, they got kicked. They got the boot.
Okay, that's where I went wrong. Okay, sorry about that. So it's Usos versus Dirty Dogs.
Oh, Usos.
Shit, no wonder the Dirty Dog shouldn't be here.
Oh man,
Noxie's dead, people.
Oh man.
Next up, we've got RK Bro versus the Viking Raiders.
Shit. I mean, Randy Orton. There's just so many people that have gotten pushes, like with the title. As soon as they faced Randy Orton, they lost. Like, Randy is that dude. Viking Raiders, I'm sorry. You'll never see Randy Orton chasing the 24/7 title around. Like, that's just not happening. RK Bro.
True. And Matt Riddle, when he turns it on in the ring, he does become that MMA fighter again.
Yeah.
And the two of them doing that makes the team look very legit.
I can't believe how many tag team partners he's had.
Yeah, for a guy who doesn't work well with others, he's had a lot.
Yeah.
RK Bro advances. But, this website is so weird. Like the tier list site is perfect, but I guess their bracket one is new, so it's weird. RK
Man.
Bro advances. Street Profits versus New Day.
It's got to be New Day, man. They're probably one of the best tag teams of all time. Street Profits is still building their claim, but New Day for right now.
Yeah, agree. I think both men and New Day can deliver absolutely any kind of action, whereas Dawkins can be a little one note during some of these matches.
Yeah. I'll agree. And they disappear. So I don't forget them because they're gone. Let's just go straight into New Day versus Raid RK Bro. RK Bro.
Oh man. Yeah, it's New Day all the way for me. RK Bro just started, and I don't see them having multiple runs as a tag team like the New Day. This won't happen like that.
No. Once again, this WrestleMania, we could see 3 tag teams fighting their opponents. So I think that's where this could go.
That's a good point.
I mean, almost them, the Mysterios.
Yeah.
Carmella and Zelina.
Okay.
They work so well together. I like them.
They do, and she's an awesome queen.
She is. She's awesome. All right, New Day go through. I'm voting for RK Bro because
Man,
New Day
the
is my
disrespect.
favorite. New Day is my
Do you have
absolute
RK Bro
favorite.
comics?
No, but when they open the dispensary, I'm gonna be there every damn day. Get that Viper Kush.
Oh man,
I love Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. I enjoy watching them, but I honestly think a New Day fractured it hurts, and I think RK
It
Bro
does.
is one of the best things going, and like not just tag teams, but period WWE right now.
yeah.
But New Day make it to the finals with the Usos.
Man.
Oh no, sorry.
There's a
Talk about it.
quick side note. What other tag team or faction that started their own podcast, gaming channel, and just a whole bunch of comic book, like other just random stuff?
Netflix show or movie.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, we got Xavier Woods G4. It got Big E
Yeah.
Laser Wolf.
They have to be the greatest faction of all time, in my opinion. I'm just throwing it out
Oh
there.
no, they definitely. I think we all agree they are.
Oh yeah.
I just my only thing is get them back together. I'm happy
Yeah.
for Big E. It could have all happened on the same exact show, even if you want to give them space, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Mysterios versus the Usos.
Yeah, I can't. Even though the Mysterios, I think, beat the Usos. No, they lost the Usos for titles. Usos all the way.
Yeah. Still good.
Nice. And then watch this is gonna disappear. I bet you. Yep, it's gone. All right, let's go back to us. In the
Took Mac with
finals, can't see them. It's in the land of Cena. In the finals, we've got the Usos versus the New Day. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. They're amazing tag teams, but who is the best? The best?
Would you say just the Usos and the New Day?
Yes, and it's Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods as a tag team. Who is better?
Shit. I'm still going to New Day.
I'm gonna say the Usos. They go hard every match, whereas
They do.
Kofi and Xavier, they can go hard, but they do a lot of softer matches based on their opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when that match started last night, I expected to go in cheering for the New Day. But I'm not gonna lie, the Usos won me over very quickly. They were the first
Wow.
entrance, and I was that Randy pop was huge. But I mean, the Usos blew me away, man. I kept thinking, honestly, watching them, I was like, man, this is stuff knocking I should learn. Like these two are really, really dope.
That's true.
I don't know if there's a New Day combination that I like more than the Usos, but as a faction, as a whole, New Day more than Usos. But
yeah,
I think you can convince me to switch my vote. Like, I think when I think of Usos' great matches, I can think of a little more than the New Day.
right,
Like, not involving each other, like with other people, so they can work well with anybody.
exactly.
mm-hmm.
I think Usos get that one then.
Yeah.
All right, greatest tag team in WWE today. They didn't win last night, but we're gonna hit them up and let them know retroactively. Hey, you guys won on this podcast, so hold your hands up high. You are the greatest tag team. Thank you guys.
Oh man,
Nice.
for real.
Love those stories.
It's a good tournament. So that is the Usos crown the greatest tag team in WCP going today. It's funny. I don't think anyone will get this one, but we had a tag team tournament we were supposed to finish that never came through. I could finally finish a tag team tournament on the show.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. But shout out to everyone who's with us. We got 4 or 5 people in the chat. Really appreciate all the support. Primetime Supersonic, of course. But of course, like Mark Henry, even though I said it first, it's time for the main event of the evening.
Mark Henry was like, "Hey man, you see this podcast on YouTube? There's this guy saying this thing. Hey, Tony, can we get this on my promo? Tony, come check out these guys. Tony, stop
It's
talking
not
to Tony.
copywritten. I'll take it. Let's do it. Just do it. I'll buy them out.
Hey Paul, check
Go
this
ahead.
out."
Oh man, check the timestamps. But yeah, the main event of the evening, hosted by Zach, is Promo School. What we doing this week?
All right. It is kind of the end of ROH. We have Final Battle coming up tonight. Right now it's going on. I'd like one of you to give a sour grapes goodbye to our ROH, and one of you to do a face and put them over.
Okay.
When you say sour grapes, you mean like I'm glad that it's ending, or?
Like, fuck them. Like, they promised me all this stuff. I never got it. Now they're folding. They got rid of my contract.
Okay.
Like, thanks for screwing up.
Okay. Which one do you want to do, Knock?
I think we'll do the positive one.
Okay, I was really hoping to do the negative one, so I work with
Okay,
that.
cool. You want me to go first, or you got it?
You can go. Well, actually, I'll go first because I think we should end on a positive note. 'Cause we are upset about that leaving.
And just to give you some time, Eric, Primetime in the chat says Angelina Love to WWE. Primetime, I love you, but there's no way that is going to wind up on WWE television. The Daddy's Girl on NXT 2.0 is getting revamped because that was apparently too naughty. He said
Wait,
Jonathan
what?
Gresham to New Japan. Yeah, I could see that one, Primetime. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who's getting revamped on NXT?
The Daddy's Girl, I forgot her name.
I don't know.
She's like the tennis player, but she's an actual like gymnast.
What? I didn't see any of this.
Knock's history of Hook is going to get turned into something else after the show.
But yeah, I just think they wouldn't treat Angelina Love right over there the way they did Taya Valkyrie.
No. Yeah. All right. Who am I cutting this promo on? Like, or I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I know it's Ring of Honor. Like, am I saying this to an audience? Give me my motivation. I don't know why I need
Okay,
this
so
right now, but-
basically, you have free mic. You have the Gargano mic at the end of NXT this week, which again, I just want to point out in the chat is very weird. Triple H was not there to say goodbye to him in Colorado.
Yeah.
Very, very suspect.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have an open mic because you got to kill time. And you in your head are like, good, because I got a lot to say. You're going to cut it on Sinclair. You're going to cut it on ROH management. You're going to cut it on Access Television. Anyone involved that's a higher up that is stealing the shine from Eric, that was promised to Eric, all the things that were promised to Eric, a push later on because he signed with ROH.
Okay. I'm gonna channel. You remember the episode of Community where they just had the riot because like they had to repeat the class in the summer, and they just like a funeral or something. They're just talking trash. I'm gonna try and channel that episode.
Okay.
Ring of Honor. Let's think about the name, and let's think about one important word in that name: honor. When you sign a dotted line to come here, you're not just giving up your body. You are promising that you will give them everything you have. You promise them that you will be honorable. But do they make that same promise back to you? I wonder, because let me tell you all a secret. Now, you all know me as Easy Mode, but I'm going to give you the government name. My name is Eric. And my children are on the street right now. My fucking child is on the streets because this is my last show. My fucking child is walking hat in hand. Little Stephanie Tiffany Matrix, that's her full name, is out there asking people for money because her daddy got fired from Ring of Honor because they didn't plan correctly. I'm sorry, but I Sinclair is gonna go home and he's gonna jerk off with champagne, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have to explain to my daughter, I'm sorry, baby, when it comes to your yearbook photo, you're gonna have to run in behind little Joey and get your picture taken. You're gonna have to run in. You're gonna have to run in.
Man is crying.
Run in, get their picture taken with Joey, because I can't afford the $2. My wife, you know what she fucking said to me? I woke up this morning, I said, honey, today's the last day of its final battle, and I just want things to go right. I want the proper send-off. She looked me in the windows of my soul, and she said, our mortgage is due. She said our mortgage is due and we don't have any money. You told me that this job of yours was gonna pay the bills. I could have been married to Bill Gates, But I said no to him, and I chose you. I supported you. I drove you to wrestling class. I iced your back when you were taking bumps. While I was here sewing your ring gear, you were there bumping meat with big meaty men. And you let me down. You let your children down. I am leaving you. And she looked me in the eyes and she said, I am leaving you. And I am not coming back. So, Sinclair, I want you to know that you not only destroyed a career, you destroyed a family. And that is the ultimate dishonor. And I'm going to cut there because I can't see. I'm crying so much.
Oh, man. Shit. We gotta give the man a credit, man. He delivered something there. I don't know if he had an out-of-body experience or what, but that was a hell of a promo, open mic.
If that doesn't, if Jay Lethal doesn't cut that tonight, he's got nothing to lose. Then I'm gonna be sad.
Man. Hopefully he's getting that AEW money for working that Ring of Honor show.
Hopefully. Sinclair doesn't IO you.
That's what I was gonna say. He's gonna fucking hire you tonight.
I'd be furious. But I guess it's on me. I gotta follow that up. You know, Eric, the pro man of the group, out here just giving one of those 5-star promos while I gotta scrounge that up here together. But okay, gotta follow this. Okay, a positive promo to Ring of Honor. Well, you know what the positive is? The positive, Zach, your man Dan Housen's gonna get a bigger spotlight because he's all elite, baby. The positives is TNA Angelina Love, TNA Maria Kanellis, Mike Bennett, TNA Kenny King. They're getting a bigger spotlight, a bigger bump on AEW All Elite, baby. They're all going all elite because that's what Tony Khan is. He's passing out the money, he's passing out the big bucks, and everyone's about to get paid. Not because of because they feel sorry for them for nothing like that. It's because they're all goddamn talented. Shane Taylor Promotions, you're going to the moon. Bandito, rest up, guy, because you're going to the moon. Everyone, Brody King, House of Black is going to be the takeover, man. Santino Bros is going to be proud. You guys are taking over. Ring of Honor is going to wave that banner elsewhere. Because it's the company that is dying, but it's not the wrestlers that are dying. Wrestlers and the legacy will always live on because the Ring of Honor is in all of our hearts. Shout out to the wrestlers, baby.
Damn.
That's very nice. I'm glad you went second. That was a nice positive way to end it.
That was a nice positive way.
Oh, man. I have to follow Eric, man. I have to break something.
It's funny
you guys did great.
Funny you mentioned Danhausen because when my wife looked me in the eyes, she looked at me and said, I'm going to Danhausen now.
Danhausen all night long. I like you.
2 broken legs. More man than you.
Oh, man.
I was gonna make a white face paint joke, but we'll PG this segment. Thank you guys so much for that. Thanks for doing so well.
Oh man, I really can't wait for Danhausen to come to AEW. That's gonna be cool.
It is.
Has he done commentary? Has he been on commentary? I feel like
he
he'd be
did
great
on
with
ROH,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he could definitely do it. He could show up.
Yeah, that was some solid stuff there, man. Great show from the boys this week. This is West Coast POPcast episode 87. Goddamn, man, we are 3 weeks away from 90.
I know.
Yeah.
I will say this though, you know, it's about to be the new year. Last year around this time, we were at like 90 subs. This year we're looking at 621. What a fucking growth. I mean, that's like what, 600%? I mean, come on, something that astronomical.
Absolutely.
We're on our way to 1K. That's the goal for now. We got some bigger goals down the line, maybe 10K, you know, whatever down the line. There's so much content we have planned for you guys in the future, man. This pandemic is still raging on, but we plan on going places. We plan on bringing some wrestling videos. Me and Eric getting back in the ring. Of course, the tier list, the guests. We plan on ramping that up. Zach in a live stream, his pop talk, gameplay videos. There's so much that the West Coast Popcast brings to you. It's not just the wrestling. It's pop culture, man. It's all the stuff brought to you by us three. Just the stuff we love. We love sharing with you guys what we love, and we love that you guys love it too in this community. Eric, any last thoughts? Any things you want to promote?
I mean, not pretty much nail on the head. We've got so much planned for you guys. We're looking into producing some new stuff. I've got some projects I'd love to get started on the channel. We've got let's see, what else do we have? We've got guests that we're talking to. We're trying to get on the show, which, like you said, man, it's crazy. Last year, I remember having the conversation about guests, and we're like, yeah, we got to get ourselves up first before we're ready for that.
Yeah,
but we're at that level. Yeah. It's really cool, and I'm super excited. Again, I say it every week. Fantasy Pro Wrestling should be coming back soon. I've been trying to get my Dungeon Master skills up, so that's why it's been taking a while. But
Dungeon Master,
I don't name them. Whoever made D&D, whoever made it,
that's it.
They're responsible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've got so much, so much planned for you guys, and it's so much fun.
Oh man. Oh, that was a good.
I don't even know what your search history is going to be after this episode. You got like a laundry list of things you're going to be looking up.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Also, I do want to do a quick little feel-good moment. So we haven't done it in a while, but there's an MVP of the week. Honestly, I'm naming this person MVP of, let's say, the last month or so, because this channel does not work if this person doesn't put in this work. Zach, Doc and I want to thank you because you have been killing it with these streams. A lot of our views have been coming from you, the Rampage streams, Dynamite streams. So if you're new to subscribe, check out Zach's streams, watch along. They are fun. I try to jump on when I can because I love me the spotlight. I'm a sponge, and Zach seems to be where the spotlight is, but he is killing it.
I appreciate that. And the only reason I keep doing it is because I want to do it because I want this channel to keep growing. The stuff we've been doing, and it's going on 2 years. I'm really proud of the stuff that all three of us are doing. 3 great perspectives, 3 great minds, obviously 3 great personalities. And please hit like and subscribe, help us grow. And I love this community. I love who is in the comments. I love who does everything in here. So this is nothing but a pleasure.
Yeah, man, it's really crazy. With that being said, West Coast Popcast will continue going strong. But of course, Zach, where can they find us?
They can find us watching ROH Final Battle tonight, very legally, of course, and saying goodbye to a great talent of cast and wrestlers and athletes. It's been an honor watching Ring of Honor every week. I didn't get into Ring of Honor until this podcast started. So again, thank you to this podcast for exposing me to Ring of Honor and now MLW and everything else you guys recommend.
Definitely. Also keep an eye out. We definitely still doing a New Japan. I forgot what it's called. Their big pay-per-view, Wrestle Kingdom stream, and we still have there's something else. Oh well, we'll post about it. But peace out.
Peace out, y'all.